Hello, BLS International Services quarter 3 earnings are finally out. Here are the earnings. Okay. Quarter 3 fiscal year 26, all these numbers are in crores of rupees. First, we have revenue from operations rising at around 43.6% from 512.8 crores in quarter 3 fiscal year 25 to 736.5 crores in quarter 3 fiscal year 2026. EBITDA, however, rose by 25.3%, which is still a very high growth rate, but way lower than revenue. Okay, from 158 crores to 198 crores. EBITDA margin fell from 30.8% to 26.9%. Now, why it fell, we will also discuss that. Then profit after tax rose 33.1% from 127.9 crores to 170.2 crores. And profit after tax margin fell from 24.9% and 23.1%. Okay, okay, so these are the main highlights. Then, business segment. Which business segment of the company contributed how much? And here we can see why did the EBITDA margin and profit after tax margin fell. So first we have the visa and consular services. This is the biggest business. Here revenue rose by only 19.6%. However, EBITDA rose by 28.4%. This segment, visa and consular services, EBITDA margin went from 27.4% to 37.4% to 40.1%. Number of applications, that is visa and consular services applications that they processed, okay, went up 17.7% from 9.1 lakh applications processed to 10.7 lakh applications in quarter 3 fiscal year 26. And net revenue per application, that is revenue made minus cost of services. Like they have some partners that they partner with to help them run the business. So they pay them commissions to these partners. So that's the cost of services. So total revenue they make minus cost of services. Net revenue per application went from 2,841 rupees to 3,383 rupees. So per application, they're making more and more revenue. 19.1% increase in net revenue per application. Okay, so their pricing per application, per product is actually increasing. However, the digital services, this includes the e-governance business, the banking correspondence business, and the electronic services business. It's all services. Like they handle the Aadhaar Seva Kendras. I hope that's the correct word. Aadhaar Seva Kendras for the government. This is one of the things they do in digital services. This segment, of which they acquired some recently companies, grew by 109.3%. Revenue grew from 137 crores to 287 crores. However, look at this. EBITDA and EBITDA margin. EBITDA barely rose. It went from 17.7 crores to 17.8 crores. It collapsed from 12.9% to 6.2%. That is the EBITDA margin. So why? Is because the company they acquired, RD Fidelis. Okay, it had great growth. It's a loan processing company, but the margins are very small. Let us see how this segment, digital services, especially RD Fidelis, does in the future. This segment has really contributed to revenue growth. However, the EBITDA growth has pretty much stalled for this quarter. This was, I guess, the first quarter where EBITDA growth has basically stalled. Now, business highlights. So the board declared an interim dividend of 2 rupees per equity share. Okay, 2 rupees per equity share right now. Interim dividend. Let us see if more dividends are announced later. New contracts won. So they won a global visa contract with the Slovak Republic to establish and operate visa application centers in over 80 countries. Okay, with Slovak Republic. Then they won a visa outsourcing contract from the High Commission or Republic of Cyprus. Okay, so they will now act as the main partner of the High Commission for the Republic of Cyprus, which will extend its services in South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Mauritius, Botswana, Zimbabwe. So all these countries mentioned, they will handle the visa and all of that for for the Republic of Cyprus. Okay. Then they secured other contract with Cyprus for other countries, including China, Mongolia, Cambodia, Laos, and Kazakhstan. All right. So again, handling the visa services for Cyprus in these countries, for these countries, basically the relation Cyprus and these countries, or Cyprus in these countries, visa. Then they were awarded a 3-year contract by Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, to establish and operate Indian visa application centers across China. Okay, representing Indian visas in China, handling that in China. Then renewed its contract with the Ministry of External Affairs for attestation and apostille services across 17 major centers in India. I have no idea what that means. Then secured a major project for the Bihar government for establishing permanent enrollment centers for Aadhaar. Okay, this was worth 100 crores, and this is the big one. The next one is the big one. In addition to orders received from UIDAI to establish and operate district level Aadhaar Seva Kendras worth 2055.35 crores. This 2055.35 crores contract is, I believe, spread over 6 years. So 300 crores ish per year. It's a big contract, but it was announced quite a while back. So you can see they have won contracts. Like first of all, I believe this contract, UIDAI, this comes under the digital services. If I'm correct, this comes under the digital services. So digital services won a contract. Then the visa services and consular services also won various contracts. So different geographies are winning contracts, or they're winning contracts in different geographies. And the two business segments both have shown contract wins. So we can at least learn that. Then let's take a longer term view. Okay, 9 months. So the first 3 quarters of fiscal year 26, compare that to the first 3 quarters of fiscal year 25. Again, visa and consular services is showing lower revenue growth, the 13.3%. Okay, but showing higher EBITDA growth, 35% for the first 9 months of fiscal year 26. Number of applications is increasing quite a lot, 20.4%. That is a great growth. And as you can see, net revenue per application is also growing. So is volume is growing, and net revenue per volume, per unit of volume is also increasing, leading to massive growth. Digital services revenue increased 178.1% again because of acquisition of that Adi Fidelis loan processing company. And EBITDA and EBITDA margin. So EBITDA grew by 36.2% the first 9 months. This quarter was the one where it barely increased. Okay, barely. Let us see how this digital services does in the future. And yeah, overall good growth. Yeah, let us see how BLS International does in the future.